Hi, I'm Sophie from Houseplants, and today I'm going to be talking about my two new Ficus Villosas. I'm going to be planting one in a terrarium and the other I'm going to be growing up a coir pole. These are Ficus Villosas, or shaggy leaf fig, or hairy figs, and you can see that each individual leaf is covered in these tiny little hairs. This up here is a newer leaf and it comes out almost reddy brown, and then as it matures it becomes darker green. This plant is also a juvenile plant because you can see that it has these very distinct heart-shaped leaves. In the wild, these plants are actually critically endangered. They can be climbers and shinglers. Strange to think that, you know, this plant is in the same family as the fiddly fig that you see everywhere in people's homes. But this can actually shingle up a tree like a Monstera dubia or a Rhaphidophora cryptantha or something like that. So as you can see, I've bought two of these plants and I'm going to try and grow them in different ways. One of them, this one, I'm going to try and shingle up this coir pole, totem pole, and then the other I'm going to put into here and seal it up and make it a little terrarium. So this is everything that I'm going to be putting in my little glass terrarium. I'm going to do some thinner gravelly stones, some bigger stones. I'm going to do soil there, mixing some potting mix with some more like orchidy bark type mix. Got some activated charcoal. I've got a terrarium mesh substrate liner, and then just some bark chips on top. So the first thing we're going to put in is the gravel and rocks. Just want to say that I actually got this free on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm, you know, upcycling something, and if it doesn't work I can always smash and get it out, or if it gets too big, you know, it's already its second life, so it's okay. So the rocks are in, and now it's the activated charcoal. Now I'm going to cut out some mesh, and I'm just laying it on top and then just eyeballing what I think it's going to be, and then we'll have a go at cutting it out. So this is what I've ended up with. Obviously not going to win awards for cutting circles, but I'm just going to try and lay it flat in here. So now we're onto the potting mix. I've mixed half of the regular houseplant soil and half with an orchid potting mix. Just going to put that in. I think I'm going to need a couple more of these. So I've put the potting mix in, and I've tried to make a little well in the centre ready for the plant to go in. Right, so I only have one hand for this, so I'm going to gently try and squeeze it out the pot and then gently place it in the middle, and I'll come back to you after. So this is the plant in there now, and I've also gone rogue and found a stick in the garden, and I'm going to try and put it in there in the middle. Excuse the mess, but I'm just going to scatter some bark chips around the sides of it as well. So now bark chips are in, stick is in. This is what it looks like from above. And now what I'm going to do is water the terrarium with collected rainwater and seal it with something a bit unconventional, but an IKEA lid. And now this is my Ficus Villosa terrarium complete. I know these IKEA lids work because I actually have another terrarium upstairs which I've sealed with that. It means that if I wanted to, I could get in it, which is pretty good. This is the second Ficus Villosa that I'm going to try and get to shingle up this pole. The pot that I'm planning on putting it in is quite substantially bigger than the nursery pot it came in, but that's the only way that I'm going to get the, you know, this to stick into the soil properly. So we're just going to go with it. I'm going to do a similar kind of mix again with houseplant mix, orchid and a bit of bark. I'm not going to be putting any perlite in it. So I've actually gone for a whole layer of bark chips at the bottom to actually basically make the vacuum smaller before I then go in with the soil. So I put the first layer in, and now I'm going to put the pole in because I want to do it in sections, sort of trying to stab that as far to the edge as possible and then seal it in with more soil now. So I've got it in, I just need to gently angle it up this now and sort of push it in and plot some more soil around the edges. So now the pole is in, it's planted up, it's just sort of loosely hanging. I need to try and encourage it to go onto this pole. So I've got a couple of options. I could either use, you know, twine, some metallic ties, or this is like stretchy gardener's rope. I think I'm going to try this. I think already that looks pretty amazing if I can just try and get one tie around it and try not to damage a leaf. Right, I've got just one piece of rope which I did, can you see that? Underneath here. Hopefully that's not gonna damage anything. Yeah, I didn't want to do too many. Is that a flower? Or is that a leaf? Well, we shall see. And that's it done. So this is the final product. I've put it with some other shingling friends, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting. I'll be sure to give you an update in a couple of months' time, so please do subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.